Hi, my name is Rick Bryant. I'm with HouseMaster Home Inspections. I'm located in St. Charles County, Missouri. And today I want to talk to you about radon. Now, radon is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, radioactive gas that is in the environment around us. There's radon everywhere. You're never going to get rid of all of it. The average radon levels for outside would be 0.4 picocuries. If you get a radon level above 4 picocuries per liter inside your house, the EPA recommends that you have the house mitigated, and I will explain what mitigation is in a little while. Basically what radon is, it's a radioactive gas, collects in the house. It's heavier than air, so it collects in the lowest living areas of your house. What it does is, according to the EPA, it's the second leading cause of lung cancer. About 21 to 22,000 people a year die from radon-induced lung cancer. What happens is radon it's in the air, it collects to dust particles, and then we breathe them in. They're such a size that when you breathe them in, they collect in the respiratory system. They damage the DNA. Your body tries to correct the DNA. The body can't figure out how to fix the damaged DNA. Then all of a sudden you have lung cancer. If you are a smoker, you can be up to 8 times more likely to have lung cancer if you have high radon in your house. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can test for radon. There's charcoal canisters that you can set out, and they set for 48 hours. They collect the radon in the charcoal, and you send those off to a lab. They weigh it, and they'll give you the results. My preferred method is I use a continuous monitor, and what I do is I plug this monitor in, put it in the basement, in the living place in the basement. I plug it in. It collects data for 48 hours minimum, and from that we can print out a graph. On that graph, it'll tell you what the levels are. Now, radon will vary and fluctuate throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year, different seasons of the year. The radon can be affected by phases of the moon, weather systems, high pressure systems, low pressure systems, high wind, rain, actually the tides from the moon. It varies throughout the day, so radon is never a constant. Now, if you do have radon, and we do a test, and you do have radon in your house, and you find that you have elevated levels above 4 picocuries per liter, there's several different ways the recommended way to have it fixed is you mitigate the house. It's not as complicated as it sounds. Basically what we do is we put a drill hole in the floor, put a PVC pipe in the floor of the basement, run that pipe up through the outside of the house or through the attic, put a fan outside the house or in the attic, and that fan sucks the air out from underneath the house. What you're doing is your house has got it's basically a low pressure system, and the air from the earth wants to come to that low pressure system, so it pulls into the house. The radon's heavier, so it collects. It doesn't dissipate. By putting the mitigation system in, it pulls that air out of the house and dissipates it out into the atmosphere. Once a mitigation system's in, the house is a lot of times the house is a lot more comfortable to live in. The humidity levels are lower. There's not the smell of damp smell or a cave smell in the basement, and it just makes the living conditions better.